Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Through Daybreak Part 119. In the previous video, we actually had a few things thrown at us from out of left field we weren't expecting, including the return of By God, is that President Rocksmith's music? And then Yume got possessed by the plot.
I don't see her.
We heard what's going on. She hasn't been in our room either.
Nor is she anywhere in the communal area.
This is why they say she's the hide-and-seek champion. 8 years running. Who isn't? What's going on? What's all the noise thing first in the morning? Wait, where's the kid? No, not Katra, the other kid. No, not Fairy, the other kid. No, not Anya's, the other kid.
I'll check just in case. Yume hasn't been in your room, has she?
Why do you sound so like interrogatorial? That's the word.
She was supposed to be sleeping with us, but when we woke up, she was nowhere to be found.
They checked with the inn staff just in case, but they were told Yume hadn't been sighted anywhere on the premises. They even said, "What do you mean, little girl? You had no little girl with you when you checked in." Dun dun dun! After learning this, they decided to split up and search the town. We're gonna head out now, but I want you to stand by at the inn in case anyone tries to get in contact. Rosette be like, "What the fuck?" My head should have stayed blown up. I was part of the squad, and then I just one little explosion, and now I'm taking off the team forever. Alright, I see how it is. Maybe Marduk's right. Maybe villainy is the answer. If you learn anything from the police or the guild, call us right away and let us know. Understood. If I find anything on the Orbital network while I wait, please do all you can to bring her back safely. We will. She's one little troublemaker, isn't she? Maybe she has so much energy, decided to work it all off? Doubtful. She seems too well behaved for that. Yeah, Mom's brought her up right. Sorry for dragging you into our problems again. We're kind of ruining your vacation, ain't we? Not at all. We spent a lot of time together yesterday, so I'm as worried about her as you are at this point. Thankfully, I don't think it'll take us that long to find her with this many people. Those two robots, Theo and Zeros, was it? Seems like they'd be a big help in the search. Yeah, the sensors those things have got are something else. If she's in town, they'll find her. In the meantime, we're gonna go asking around people to see if they've seen her, just in case, and see if we can find her that way. Van, buddy. You know how there's been this thing that we've talked about several different times throughout the game about how you have a very keen sense of smell? Why can't you just track her down with your sniffer, Van? Why can't you smell the crime, Van? Do you have some useful app on your Zypher that'll help find her? Nah, I'm creating the ultimate searching playlist. Nah, something's up with the holo I use. You just stopped responding to me this morning. Can't even get her appear now. That's weird. Mayor's a real girl now. Something might have happened overnight. Anyway, let's get to work. Okay, got it. Wait, I need to put these on first. Flicker in the damn forehead. Get her ass.
Got it.
That's the smell of fog and crime. Yep, smell of crime. Strange, hadn't heard of fog being common in this season. Still, fog's kind of great. Fog, mist, it's all part of the travel experience. And just about here, but you know, local shops should try selling the air, their fogs and whatnot as souvenirs, right? Bottle it, Send this guy to prison. Kill his ass. I mean, have him appear before a court and then be judged in a lawful and fair manner by a jury of his peers and or a group of qualified individuals who will then sentence him to 1,000 lashes. Now then, I'm off to take care of the tea plants. Have to do what I can now for next year's crop. That fog might have been thick as soup this morning, but doesn't seem to have harmed things much. If I start preparing things now, we'll have excellent tea next year too. It's okay, buddy. We're not actually gonna kill you, even though you did say one of those batshit insane things I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm very sorry about your missing child. Our lodge takes full responsibility for this failure of security. Far from providing you with a pleasant, relaxing time, we've caused you such worry. We are all so sorry. I must remind you that it is the Hekizanro's Inn's policy, no refunds. Also, you agreed to settle all disputes via arbitration. You cannot sue us, even though there may or may not be any lawyers in Calvard. As far as we know, there's only the one lawyer in Zemuria, and well, let's just say it wasn't exactly the greatest showing for his profession. Taking the liberty of contacting the local police, the tourism bureau, and the Bracer Guild. Tried to continue searching myself as well, and pray to the Heavenly Mother we can find her safe and sound. What if the Heavenly Mother wanted her to get possessed by the plot, and if we found her, it would actually be going against her wishes? I mean, they just say it too much. I need to stop saying that shit, but like, I can't not. Because anytime I hear it, it triggers me, man. I had the inn give me access to security cameras that observed the area. I'm afraid that while I saw hints of Yume on the camera, I was unable to find anything in the footage that would help us locate her. It is curious how she could evade cameras like that. Either way, I'm focusing on gleaning information from what we know. I'm sure you're very worried about your child. We've contacted the Tourism Bureau and the police. Our inn's employees will of course be helping you search, and also be ready to help safeguard her when she's returned. I'll go contact a few of my acquaintances as well. I do hope we find her. Oh, you want to go in the hot springs?
Well,
don't you have something important to do? Are you sure you really want to go in the hot springs? Okay. Just finished morning prep, but I hear a child's going missing. Well, can't really be worried too much about them. There's always more fresh bodies for the mines, as we say. And it's up in search too, I guess. I'll ask our provisioners and other folk if I know if they saw anything. Aside from that, I'll hope and trust she'll be found safely. I'll get something warm ready for her return. Unless, of course, it just so happens that your...
Do you need something?
...accommodations have run out by then. If
Please come again.
you're only paid up for so long. After that, oh doggy, we will be charging the hell out of you. That or kicking your ass out of here. Hey, who's this person? Who's hiding over here? Over here. I never had the chance to slip into a hot spring right after waking up before. It really warms away the sleepiness. Yeah, probably. I mean, that does sound kind of dope. We still got some time, so maybe I can scope out a nice relaxing massage a bit later. This fog, though. Is this normal weather for Longley? I did mention the occasional foggy morning. There's fog and fog, though. I love English when you can just say dumb shit like that and it makes perfect sense. Like, I mean, I know there's fog, but like, this is fog. It's probably one of my favorite things. Like, linguistically. Morning bath is a wonder. Makes you wakes you right up. Makes you feel idolized. Especially an outdoor bath, tasting that morning air while you gaze out at the mountains. Why, I don't have the words for it. A shame I'm leaving tomorrow. Would have liked to spend another night in this wonderful, restful place. But if you're not leaving till tomorrow, tomorrow is in the future. There is still a night. You would still be staying here for the night. So you would be spending another night in this wonderful, restful place, unless you're planning to sleep like on the benches tonight. Are you gonna sleep in the airport? Do we have one of those? The train station? I guess you could sleep in the train station. I wouldn't exactly recommend it, but I mean, I guess that's all you can afford if you're like, we couldn't really afford the extra night at the inn, but our train's delayed. Okay, then it's a little early, but I'll get the store open. Need to make sure the folks who leave during the day can stop by. Yeah, I heard about a lost child. Gives me the willies thinking of Eno in that situation. Longmire is a very safe place, but it's surrounded by mountains. There's some real monsters not that far from town. Oh, it's just like that in mainland Calvert, too? As soon as you walk off the safety of the city, 1,000 monsters attack you? Man, it's crazy. We really should probably figure that shit out as like a continent. My daughter's at home now, but I'm still worried. Maybe I should try and keep a closer eye on her from now on. Okay, took a nice warm bath, so time for another day of hard work. I'm a bit spooked about this fog, though. Hope the tourists don't get lost. Come to think of it, the Tourism Bureau was going about a missing child, weren't they? Keep an eye out while I warn the visitors around here. Well, better figure out what to get my friends as souvenirs. The real problem is those treats I thought I would be great won't stay fresh for long. And dried goods are a bit of a snooze. This is for my girlfriend, so I want to get him something sweet. Oh, okay, so women can't enjoy non-sweet food, is that what you're saying? Mighty problematic of you, little girl. Now, should I grab a mantua or one of those rice-based food items for a quick breakfast? Wait, I better go get souvenirs for my coworkers soon. Hey, you're on vacation. You can do both. Should you do both all the time? No. Of course not. Well, you're on vacation, man. You can treat yourself to a rice bowl, which I know doesn't exactly light the heart on fire. Is it good? Yes. But it's not exactly one of those exotic, type breakfasts. Can't buy anything that won't stay fresh. Wonder if they got some dried goods. Maybe a knick-knack or something. Possibly even a paddywhack. As long as we can give that dog a bone. Ain't that right, Aaron? Fog's just awful. I was gonna go harvest some bamboo from near the waterfall, but in this cloud bank, maybe not. The mountain roads get perilous and you can't see well. Plus, I heard people were seeing strange monsters yesterday. Don't worry, everyone. I hope you all create great memories here in town, so no need to go out. Or else. Is our chickadee over here? No, she's gone. Goodness, the fog is thick. It's not terribly common to see fog like this off in the Kunlun Mountains in this season. Yet it's times like these that sharpen the senses enough to feel the faintest changes in the energy of the land. I have a feeling the planet has become sentient? What's this bone-chilling sensation? I've changed here for many years and never felt something like this. It's no good. I can't get a grasp on it. The mountains this morning are somehow... No, best not to say anything. Fuck off. The air of this place flowed so well last night, yet now I can't help but worry. Fog's quite thick. The guidebook didn't mention the fog being an issue in the autumn. That said, the fog does add a wonderfully mysterious feel to this eastern cityscape. I wonder if this is just a phenomenally rare? Wish I'd brought a camera. I don't know, fog's fog, man. Well then, time to open the shop. With this fog, I'm not sure how many customers I'll even get, but still, no point in whining about it. I'll just have to pull the customers in with my voice instead. But like, I mean, fog's kind of like whatever, man. If I was normally going to be walking around, no fog's going to stop me. Of all the weather conditions out there, fog has got to be like the least intimidating. Especially just for like walking around the town. Like maybe if you're driving, it can sometimes, if it's really thick fog, it can be a problem, but ain't no damn cars in this place. No offense, van. Heard a bunch of missing child. Sadly, all I can say is that I don't know anything. I can tell you that I've been watching the river this whole time. If she'd fallen in, I'd known. The fish tell me. Even the worst side of the autumn river can give you a frightful chill. Still, I think we're safe from all that at least. I'll make sure to keep a close eye on the river for the time being. Oh, you lied to me. You're done. You're not done. Come to think of it, the Revolution Festival's coming up next month, yes? The big one in the capital. I've been in the interior of the Republic a number of times, but never quite had the time to make it the festival. Won't have any reason to rush back east. Perhaps it would make for a good change of pace to go see it this time. Or not. Heard they're not gonna have any fishing. They had already informed the Tourist Bureau about your lost child. I've told our staff to contact you if they see her. We'll check all the places we usually see lost children, the storehouses, the unopened shops, salt mines, you know, the usual. I gotta open the shop myself, but I'll keep an eye out as far as I can from here, which isn't very far, I'll admit. Yeah, just tell me if there's anything else I can do, as long as I don't have to move from this spot, because that would be a real drag if I had to move from this spot, so please don't tell me to do anything. But no, you have my complete 100% full support until it actually directly affects me, and then I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But as long as I don't have to do anything, you 100% support. I was just about to start morning prep, but the kid who was with you has gone missing? My son seemed pretty worried too. I'll be glad to offer any help I can. After all, what is hospitality if not helping visitors feel at peace? Is that why I can buy food for free?
I'm proud of all my wares.
Oh no, I can't buy food for free? You don't care that much about the hospitality?
It's been a pleasure.
Okay. Fucking 40 mirror for eggs. Got your damn mind. I heard about the missing child. I've been speaking to people in town and ensuring no stone goes unturned. You think Yume's under the sidewalk? Better get to unturning these stones. Especially with the thick fog this morning, I'm very concerned. She might get into traffic accidents due to the awful visibility. Brother, who's driving cars down these roads? You should not be doing that. If we haven't found any sign of her by noon, then, well, you know, you win some, you lose some, as we always say here. Might be time to contact the Border Patrol and have them start searching as well. I talked to you? Yeah, we did. Right, who's been dodging me? We can go talk to Rocksmith. We can go talk to Bracer Guild. Go talk to the train station. Go talk to the church. I don't really know what that bit was supposed to be. We're in the, last video before I go to bed, kind of sleepy. Usually don't stay up this late. I mean, it's already 7:30. I mean, come on, practically like, it's practically the next day. Which one thing I guess I didn't mention this in the last couple of videos. We should maybe be back in a position to actually have just normal daily uploads again. No more than just kind of randomly not having videos because I don't have a video to upload. Because I'm going to record a bit today. Should be able to record a little tomorrow, and then I've got a couple days off coming up that I should be able to record a good bit on. Won't be able to finish the game probably in those 2 days, but should at least be able to record enough that there's actually a backlog again, because I just haven't been able to build up a backlog for the last like 2 or 3 weeks. Any video I record basically has to like instantly go up. So hopefully from now on we'll be back to just 1 video a day until we finish the series, and whenever that's going to be. Because I presume we probably have at least 30-ish parts left, like even if the next chapter is the very last one. So the goal right now is to finish before the end of the year, which I think is fairly feasible, but we'll see. What is this place? Let's just say there's someone living out their retirement here who knows the land. Thought it would be wise to check in with them. And voice, you came back, did you? Now, Cody, that's not a polite way to treat our guests. Surely they came because they have some business. Well, Arkwright, is this person with you? Whoa, she can't be the Judith Lannister. Oh, why in the world would a top actress be with a Spriggan? She's washed anyway. She lost to Nina Finley, plus I heard she was dating that loser Maxim. Didn't fool him for a second. Shut up! More importantly, you the former President Rocksmith? Why in the world are... Wait, someone living out the retirement? I did say something must have happened. Or I dare say something must have happened. Yes, also, what the fuck do you mean retired? President Rocksmith! They don't call him the fighting man for nothing. We may have been defeated this one time, but I'll have you know, we will keep it rocking. Yeah, if you'll hear me out. Van explained. Goodness, the bistro girl went missing. Hold on, you're familiar with Montmartre, Mr. Rocksmith? I'm familiar with everything. I've played all the previous games, unlike you, Spriggan. Yes, that shop is quite well known amongst certain circles. To tell you the truth, I would stop by there for private business sometime when I was still president. Owner knew who I was, of course, but he was happy to turn a blind eye and serve me as just another customer. Man, small world, huh? Guess that would mean you definitely knew about my office for a while then. Ah, yes, it does mean that. Complicated matters only. Very, very clever. Very humorous. Now, with that said, I'd be more than happy to help find the lady. I'm afraid to say no such girl has come anywhere near here. Considering the situation, however, that makes it all the more concerning. I hope this turns out to be nothing more than an ordinary missing persons cases, but you never know, because she could turn into a demon. She could be possessed by the spirit of the planet. She could, all kinds of chicanery. Wait, the situation? What situation? Oh, well, I'm sure Mr. Arkwright has a sense of it already, but of late there's been an odd presence haunting Longley. Well, I say, haunting the entire region of Longley. The guild believes it to be an unknown monster, and there's been a number of people who've noticed an unfamiliar presence in the neighborhood. You might even say there is something strange in this neighborhood. Suppose it isn't the sort of comment you'd expect from a former president, Let's just say I've seen many things in my time. Oh, perhaps it would be better to say I've had to learn to accept and deal with the inexplicable not long before I retired. Bunch of fucking crazy ass shit, man. Damn ancient god tried to kill us all. Yeah, no surprise. Probably means they've been in Crossbow on the Empire a few years back. Come to think of it, that monster attacked me yesterday. Definitely didn't feel normal. Guess it wasn't just my imagination. Yeah, he was a freaking tanky, man. At least it makes it clear Longley's in some deeper shit than we thought. I'm gonna check out other eyewitnesses, but thanks for cluing us in about the weird stuff. I have my best wishes, Mr. Arkwright. If we find or remember something of use, I'll be in touch. I'll get in touch with our various contacts then. If If you would, Mr. Arkwright, if you need help, you have only to ask. Yeah, much appreciated. Strange presence. You know, I did kind of feel something. Does this mean something else is up here? Even if it doesn't, it helps to keep aware of it. Could be related to why Yume's gone missing. Anyway, need to collect more information for now. Right. I'll also join the search once I've gotten in touch with everyone I can. As you can see, I'm very busy getting in touch with them. Mr. Rocksmith seems concerned about the situation around Longlie. Don't you dare let Mr. Rocksmith's goodwill go to waste, Spriggan. Charged with coordinating our search with the police and the border guard. Don't worry, I may be retired, but as you might guess, I've kept my conduct. That's the face of somebody who has not retired. Dude thinks he's so slick. I'm retired. Yeah, okay. Still though, Longlie isn't like other towns when it comes to getting lost. Be careful.
Nothing to do that way.
Road will take us east. We don't have any reason to go out that way. I want to go east. I want to go east. Man, Judith. Wolf. Got anything on your end? Nah. 7-0's run around in search mode, but we've had little luck. We were just talking about that as well as updating the bracelet with our findings. Got some eyewitness testimonies, not enough to go on yet. If I can find a little more, we can look it over. Sounds like you're a bust, though. Unfortunately, it does seem that they don't have anything yet. We did file a formal request to search for her, though. Between the fog and yesterday's events, a very bad feeling about the whole thing. As it happens, Kazan and Gray are out on morning patrol. Did contact them, but Zan's back. Oh, good, Drusilla. Went over to the waterfall and found nothing. Oh, good, you're here. That makes this easy. Unfortunately, all I can say is no sign of your girl up to the waterfall. Came to that conclusion quickly. Any proof? I didn't see anything. Does that count? Oh, come on, you know me. I was born and raised in the mountains. No trace of anyone else in the mountains but me. I even checked the path on the way back. Saw no sign of a child's footprints or any indicator she was there at all. Actually, the next step will be to head out of the Eastern Highway. Well, as you heard, Gray's checking the Western Highway for what it's worth. Doesn't seem like he's found any trace of your girl either. I see. That does limit the number of places she could have gone. She hasn't been to the waterfall or highways, then she's either still in town or in our secret dungeon that we haven't told you about. We'll continue searching on our end. If she's going out of town, the situation could get much worse. If she's not near the waterfall or the Western Highway, the alternatives are quite a bit more dangerous. Can't help but worry. It's okay. They're not gonna kill the child. Either way, we can't run around with no clues. We need to get our info and focus our search. For sure. Let's keep looking around. Even though I will say, killing off the child would be the easiest way to be like, fuck you, we're serious, alright? Oh, you trails just to kill off any important characters. Alright, motherfuckers. Alright. You might not be able to tell, but Kazan's got a real instinct for this sort of thing. I'm confident we can cross out the waterfall, which mostly just leaves searching the highway. Alright, I'm sure you understand the situations here in Longlie. Leave this to us and go search. Zeros is doing an analysis of record data to try and find traces of Yume. Most bizarre thing is we haven't turned up anything on our search mode. That would be unbelievable under normal circumstances. I see. No, you don't. Your eyes are closed. If she's somewhere in town. She must be hiding somewhere. People wouldn't try and look, right? Like the sewers. Why, though? She's definitely not the kind of girl who'd hide on a whim for a prank. I'm really worried. There were no signs of a kid near the waterfall. Considering our trip out of the mountains last night, I hope you trust my instincts on this, yeah? Either way, I'm going out to check the Eastern Highway. Don't think she'll be out there either, but I'll try and find a chance to go out to the area the rookie's covering too and help out. I don't know if I'll be staying here in the Republic or going back to try my best back east, even with my parents gone. Either way, I have folks who I've forged relationships with here in the Republic, and that makes it a little easier to keep going, rather than just feeling like it's all hopeless. I want to move on at all, though. I think I need to go back home so I can at least say proper goodbyes to my parents.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. Saw no signs of Yume out on the West Highway. Or wait, it was out on the South Highway. I don't really know directions, if I'm being honest. I don't have like a compass. We gotta find her soon. You know, like how when you're driving and you first start the dang GPS and then it says head east and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean head east? Let me just break out my damn sextant. Let me find the North Star. It's noon. Can't see shit. Oh, by the way, apology. You'll accept me doing my absolute best in the search of Yume so I can improve as a bracer. Sounds like the eastbound train is scheduled to depart just before noon. The inn that put me up for the night gave me their best wishes. I've got to do my very best on this. I'll go out, expand my horizons, and contribute everything I can. Holmgast Station. Alright, doesn't the Transcontinental Railroad pass through here? How'd you get here? If you didn't take the train, are you a car freak? Because they ain't got no airport. So you either drove here or you came by train. You think they let you just drive? I really doubt Yume boarded the train alone, but still. That said, never hurts to ask. It is morning and it's plenty possible the fog is disrupting the train schedules, but it still doesn't hurt. Dan and Judah talked to the station staff and discovered that, as they thought, the fog had reduced the train traffic. But I mean, train just kind of goes the same way regardless, man. I don't feel like the fog should delay the train, personally. That's just my opinion. A few passengers, the staff could say confidently that no one matching Yume's description had passed the ticket gate. Our girl's pretty recognizable. If she'd passed the ticket gate, someone would have noticed, I think. The buses probably aren't running yet either. It was just a hunch, but I bet she wouldn't go outside the range of this fog. What is
Why,
that?
it's you. Enjoying a romantic rendezvous in the early morning fog?
Yeah, now that you're here. I guess this fox shows up during the day too, huh? Oh, wait, you know her? Not really. Someone I ran into last night. I must say, I don't believe this beauty is part of your business trip, is she? Clearly you're a man of high standards. Do I recognize you from somewhere, miss? Some sort of low-budget, cheap, horny film? Do you? And, I mean, you're pretty lovely yourself. The kimono's cool. Hair goes well with the ensemble, too. Do you work with clothes? Oh, no. This is a hobby, not work. My formal outfits are far stuffier than this. Now, if I may pry, you both seem troubled. Might I ask what's troubling you? Well, as it happens, Oh, I think I know the girl, about 6 or 7 years old. Yeah, I don't know. She had her hair up in an adorable ponytail. That's her, alright. Did you see her somewhere recently? As happens, caught a glimpse of her. I finished checking out of my lodgings about an hour ago. She seemed to be having fun, sniffing about the spring sources by the riverside. Who's going to approach her? Little girl like that, out on her own on a foggy morning. However, she was with a somewhat older boy who seemed a decent sort, so I assumed he could be trusted. Yeah, we hadn't seen old Scenery. Who was the boy? It was Scenery, I believe. You may have met him. The boy's working as a guide? What do you mean we may have met him? You know we met him. We told you he was the one who gave us our quest to go find you. I recall he spends his time around the souvenir shop. Perhaps you should check there. Much as I'd be delighted to help you because I am not evil, it seems my train's just arrived. Do forgive me, What? Thank you for your patience. The Edith-bound passenger train will be arriving momentarily. Due to the fog, the number of departures has been reduced. We advise passengers to ensure you board evil individuals first. Now you best be off to find your girl. Who knows what sort of peril she could get into on a day such as this. This is Longley Station. Longley Station. The train will be stopping here for 10 minutes. All passengers. Some damn soundproof ass doors, man. Who the hell was she? She really wasn't some average woman. First of all, she didn't feel any need to hide it. Either way, I'm just ignore the little question for now. Let's get over to the souvenir shop. We gotta catch that guide kid. Of course, come on, let's hurry. I already went to the souvenir shop. Last night there was a problem with the eastern rails causing a delay. Everything's back in order though, so eastbound train traffic should resume this morning. Sympathetic to the passengers who got delayed, but it's just a fact of life. You can see this happen east of Longley every now and then. I gather the rail company's trying to address the issue, but they haven't solved the fundamental problem, unfortunately. That being said, there's quite a number of people in the lurch this time. Last night, a lady from an NGO happened by. President Hamilton's working to find the cause of the desertification and bringing in help. That's the Transcontinental Railroad still has some hope after all. Despite everyone being so car-pilled, they're like, oh, I don't want to get on the train, I'm just going to drive. Wasting all that damn orbital energy, ain't you, Van? This is why we need nuclear power, Van. Why we need atomic bombs, Van. Next month will be the Revolution Festival. Thought I should get home this morning and heard something from an acquaintance. Seems they found some kind of rare something or another in the Free City, so of course I need to rush over there now. My acquaintance in Arasion introduced me to a guide, so it should work out. I just need to be sure I'm back in time for the festival. That'll be another story to share with the kids. Dang old free cities. You implying my city ain't free, partner? Because I'll have you know there's consequences for saying that shit in Calvert. Free cities. Oh. Dang old prince electors. Motherfucker. Van Judith, have you found anything? To find anything. Check to see if the temple had any sign of Yume. We got a bit to go on. Can't say it's all that solid yet. Need a little more. You got anything on your end? Well, I can say for sure she didn't come to the temple. Hit up the other attendees too. Seems like a girl likely to be your child was sighted early in the morning. I fear the information is now 20 minutes old. Damn, could be the... She could have left town then. That would be bad. Even so, knowing what she did after could be critical. Can't run around like headless chickens. We need a clear picture of what happened. If we discover anything more, we'll be sure to contact you. May the Heavenly Mother guide us all. Yeah, thanks. how bad this fog is. A sighting from 20 minutes ago feels like it's worth piss. Damn, if we can't find it soon, we're gonna get chewed up and spit out by the old man when we get back. If we were playing hide and seek, Yume would be extra good at being sneaky. Not a lot of people saw her though, so that means she can't have gone far, right? Long range scan found no traces of Yume. No precedent for this failure exists. FIO suggests an update to related functionality may be required when the cause is determined. Would you like to upgrade your subscription to obtain even higher degree of scan privileges? The temple staff and I will keep an eye out for your child. The tourism bureau and the police are also searching. We'll keep in touch with them. Hey, isn't the police force in this town one guy? Well, yeah. But he's hard at work. He's not moving. He's just standing in the same spot. Well, some people are more like men of thoughts rather than men of action. You know, they gotta think and then they act. And he's just thinking, you know. I have faith the Heavenly Mother will guide us. I encourage you not to lose hope. Continue to ask our worshippers about your lost child. If the worst has happened, we'll be ready to help however we can. We can provide a great deal of medicinal aid. But we pray she is found safely above all else. O Heavenly Mother, please show your wayward child your blessing. What about you? Are you Yume in disguise? No, you're old. Maybe Yume is actually old and we don't know. Ooh, she's 80 billion years old or something. Trying to think. Do I want to talk to this dude and maybe get locked in a cutscene? I really can't record another video and I am pretty tired, but we're kind of early. I guess we'll stop here just in case, since this is probably our last thing and it may kick us into like an extended cutscene after this, and I don't really want to get trapped in there because I am very eepy. I'm very eepy sheepy right now. So we'll call it here, and next time we will talk to old Scenery. I guess it's just I don't know where he was earlier. I don't know where he was hiding. Another Lord of Hide and Seek, apparently. His old Scenery right there. Alright. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.